Hey contractors, picture this. You're working 60-hour weeks. You're booked solid for the next month, but somehow you're still struggling to pay yourself what you're worth. Sound familiar? Here's your stat that will make your blood boil. According to ServiceTitan's 2024 Home Services Report, contractors who don't use AI tools are missing 67% more phone calls than those who do. That's not just missed calls. That's your kid's college fund walking away while you're up a ladder. The brutal truth, while you're grinding 12-hour days and sacrificing weekends, your competition is using AI to work half the hours and make twice the money. They're not better contractors than you. They're just smart about how they run their business. I'm Mauricio Cardinal from Contractor Marketing Pros. And if you're tired of working your ass off just to watch less skilled competitors steal your customers, this video will change everything. I'm about to show you the exact AI tools that are separating the contractors who thrive from those who barely survive 2025 and beyond. Let me paint a picture that probably sounds familiar. It's 7 p.m. on a Tuesday. You just finished a 10-hour day on a job site. You're exhausted and you still have 3 estimates to write up, 5 client emails to respond to, and you missed 2 calls for potential customers while you're on the roof. Meanwhile, your competitor down the street, he's got the same skills as you, maybe even less experience, but he's landing jobs left and right. Why? Because while you're drowning in paperwork at 9 p.m., his AI receptionist answered those after-hour phone calls and booked 2 new consultations and even sent follow-up texts to his recent customers asking for reviews. Here's what's really painful. According to industry data, contractors miss about 40% of inbound calls. That's not just missed calls, that's missed revenue. If you're getting 10 leads a week and missing 4 of them, and those convert at just about 30% with an average job value of $2,500, you're literally watching $3,000 walk away every single week. The contractors who refuse to adapt, they're going to get left behind. But the ones who embrace these tools, even if they're not tech people, they're about to dominate their markets. Alright, let's fix this. I'm going to break down the 3 categories of AI tools every contractor needs to know about, and I'll give you specific recommendations based on your team size. Category 1, your AI assistant. First, let me explain what an LLM actually is, without the tech jargon. LLM stands for Large Language Model, but think of it like this. Imagine you hired the smartest office assistant in the world, fed them every business book, every contract template, and every marketing guide ever written, and now they can instantly help you without any writing or thinking task you throw at them. That's basically what an LLM is. That's an AI that's incredibly good at understanding what you're asking and giving you professional human-like responses. It's like having a really smart intern who never sleeps, never calls in sick, and works for $20 a month. ChatGPT is your Swiss Army knife. It's the most versatile tool in your AI toolkit. For $20 a month, you can get professional estimate writing in minutes instead of hours, email responses that don't sound like they're written by a caveman, marketing content for your social media and website, safety plans and SOPs customized to your business, contract reviews and project assistance, customer communication templates that actually convert. But here's where it gets really powerful. You can actually create custom GPTs. Think of these as specialized versions of ChatGPT trained specifically for your business. You can upload your company's safety manuals, pricing guides, and standard procedures, then ask it things like create a safety plan for tomorrow's commercial job, and it'll generate something that follows your company's exact protocols. A contractor can create a bid writing GPT loaded with all his past successful proposals. Now, when he's bidding on a job, he just tells it the project details and it creates a proposal that sounds exactly like his winning style, but in 2 minutes instead of 2 hours. The best part, ChatGPT learns your writing style the more you use it. So those emails to difficult customers, they'll sound more professional, but still authentically you. Google Gemini is perfect if you live in Google Workspace. And here's why it's different from ChatGPT. While ChatGPT is like having a smart assistant you talk to in a separate window, Gemini is like having that assistant built right into the tools you use every day. Picture this. You're already working in a project budget in Google Sheets. Instead of switching to ChatGPT, copying that data back and forth, you just highlight your numbers and ask Gemini right there in the spreadsheet. Analyze my material costs and tell me where I'm overspending. Boom, instant analysis without leaving your sheet. Or you're writing an email to a difficult customer in Gmail. Just click the Gemini button and say, help me write a professional response to this complaint that acknowledges the concern but explains our policy. It writes the email using the context of the conversation thread you're already in. For $20 a month, you get Gemini baked into Google Sheets, which analyzes your job costing, creates formulas, spots trends in your data. Gmail, we can write professional emails, summarizes long email chains, and drafts follow-ups. You can also include in Google Docs, which you can create project plans, safety checklists, employee handbooks. You can use it for Google Slides, which help you build client presentations and project proposals with charts and graphics. Gemini can access current information from Google search. So when you ask, what are current lumber prices in my area, it's putting live data, not outdated information. That's one big advantage that Gemini has over ChatGPT. A real example, a general contractor uses Gemini Sheets to track all his jobs. Every Monday he asks, which projects are over budget and by how much? Gemini analyzes everything and gives him a priority list of what needs attention, all without having to build complex formulas or pivot tables. Now let's talk about Claude. Claude is your document analysis expert and long-form content powerhouse. Here's what makes Claude different from ChatGPT and Gemini. It can handle massive amounts of text at once. We're talking about entire contracts, building codes, or technical manuals that would overwhelm other AI tools. Think of it this way. ChatGPT is great for quick tasks and conversations. Gemini excels when you're working inside Google's tools. But Claude is like having a lawyer and technical writer rolled into one who can digest and analyze documents that would take days to read through. You have a 40-page commercial contract you need to understand? Upload it to Claude and ask, what are my key responsibilities and payment terms? It'll give you a clear breakdown instead of you spending hours with a highlighter. Where Claude really shines over ChatGPT and Gemini is creating long-form detailed content. Need a comprehensive safety manual? A detailed project proposal that's 10 pages long? Standard operating procedures for your entire company? Claude excels at creating substantial, well-structured documents that maintain consistency throughout. Here's a real example. A commercial roofing contractor can upload a 60-page specification document, the building plans and local code requirements for a shopping center project. You can ask Claude, create a detailed work breakdown structure and identify any potential code compliance issues. Claude analyzed everything and delivered a 15-page report that would have taken this project manager 2 full days to compile. The accuracy is what sets Claude apart too. While other AI tools might hallucinate details when dealing with complex documents, Claude is more likely to say, I don't see that information in documents, rather than make something up. When you're dealing with contracts and compliance, that honesty is worth its weight in gold. Category 2, your digital glue automation platforms. These tools connect all your apps so they talk to each other automatically. No more copying and pasting data between systems. Now, automation platforms have been around for many years. Many of you heard of Zapier before, but here's what changed in 2025. These platforms now have AI nodes or steps built right in. That means your automations aren't just moving data anymore. They're thinking, analyzing, and making smart decisions. Think about it this way. Before, automation was like having a really efficient filing clerk. When a new lead came in, it would file it in the right folder and maybe send you an alert. But now, it's like having that filing clerk plus a sales manager plus a marketing expert all rolled into one. Your automation can now receive a new lead, use AI to analyze the customer's tone and urgency, extract all the key details, determine if it is a high-value opportunity, write a personalized response, and route it to the right person on your team, all in about 30 seconds. Zapier is a beginner-friendly option. It's literally designed for people who aren't tech experts. If you can set up a Facebook post, you can set up a Zapier automation. They call these automations zaps, and they work on a simple trigger action formula. Here are some automations you can set up in minutes. A new website form submission that automatically goes to your CRM. A CRM can send you a text lead alert plus add an email to your follow-up sequence. Job mark complete sends a thank you email to the customer plus requests a review and schedule a follow-up call in 30 days. New Google review, a post a celebration in your team Slack channel plus send a thank you message to the customer. But here's where the AI integration makes Zapier incredibly powerful. Let's say you get a new lead inquiry through your website. The old Zapier would just copy that information to your CRM. The new AI-powered Zapier can read the customer's message, and determine their urgency level, extract key details like service type, location, and budget, use AI to write a personalized response based on their specific needs, and route high priority leads directly to your phone via text. It can add lower priority leads to a nurture campaign. A real example, a plumbing contractor can set up a Zap where new emergency service requests get analyzed by AI. If the AI detects words like flooding, burst pipe, or no water, it immediately texts him and his on-call plumber, creates a priority job in his system, and sends the customer an automated response saying, "Emergency detected. We're dispatching someone now and we'll call you within 5 minutes." The beauty of Zapier is you can start simple, maybe just connecting your contact forms to your CRM, and then add AI steps so you can get more comfortable. It's like training wheels for automation. Make is another one. Make is, which is forming the integral mat, is for when you want more power and control. But Zapier is like following a recipe step by step. Make it is like being a chef who can create complex dishes with multiple ingredients cooking at the same time. It uses a visual flowchart approach where you can drag and drop modules on a canvas and connect them with lines. This makes it more perfect for complex workflows with multiple branches and conditions. I'll give you an example. Like a new lead comes in, AI analyzes the inquiry, routes high priority jobs to you via text, regular jobs to your CRM queue. If it's a repeat customer, also checks their service history. If they haven't had service in 6 months, it adds them back to a win-back campaign. Here's where Make really shines. It can handle multiple data sources and complex logic that would be difficult to build on Zapier. An example of this tool being used, a general contractor can build a daily business intelligence automation in Make. Every morning at 7 a.m., it can pull yesterday's report, completed jobs from a CRM. It can get weather data to see if any jobs were delayed. It can grab material costs from a supplier system. It can calculate profit margins for each job. It can use AI to analyze which jobs were most or least profitable and why. It can generate a summary report with actionable insights. It can email them every single day with recommendations for the day. That same workflow in Zapier would require multiple separate automations and a lot of manual work. Make does it all in one visual scenario. The cost advantages is huge too. Make charges per operation, each step in your workflow, while Zapier charges per task each time the automation runs. So if you're running high volume automations, like processing hundreds of leads per month, Make can be 3 or 4 times cheaper than Zapier. The downside, there's definitely a learning curve. You will need to spend more time watching YouTube tutorials and experimenting. But once you get it, you can build automations that would cost thousands of dollars to have custom developed. Now, let's talk about NAN. NAN is for the tech-savvy contractor who wants ultimate control and security. It's open source, which means the code is free and you can host it on your own servers. You can never worry about monthly fees again. And more importantly, your sensitive business data never leaves your control. Think about it. With Zapier and Make, all your customer information, job details, and financial data flows through their servers. With NAN, everything stays on your system. For contractors handling sensitive commercial projects or working with strict privacy requirements, this is huge. But here's a trade-off. You will need some technical chops or someone on your team who does. We're talking about someone who's setting up servers, managing databases, and troubleshooting when things go wrong. It's like having the difference between leasing a truck from a dealer where everything's handled for you versus buying one and doing your own minutes. More work, but you own it completely. Where NAN really excels is custom integrations and advanced AI workflows. Since you can write custom JavaScript code within your automations, you can connect any system, even proprietary software that doesn't have the standard integrations. Here's a real example. A large contractor with 50 plus employees was spending $2,000 a month on automation tools. They moved to NAN, hosted on a $50 per month cloud server. Their IT guy spent 2 weeks setting up their workflows, but now they process thousands of work orders monthly with 0 task fees. They have custom integrations with their specialized electrical equipment tracking systems, and they run AI-powered safety analysis on job site photos using their own private AI models. They store everything on servers they control, meeting strict insurance compliance requirements. The ROI calculation is simple. If you're doing high volume automation or need custom integrations, NAN can save you tens of thousands of dollars per year. But But if you need either technical skills in-house or budget to hire someone who can set it up and maintain it. Bottom line, NAN is for larger contractors who have grown the limitations and costs of standard automation platforms and have the technical resources to manage their own systems. Category 3, your command center, AI-powered CRMs. Your CRM isn't just storing customer data anymore. It's becoming an intelligent business partner. Jobber just launched Jobber Copilot, an AI receptionist. The Copilot answers questions like which service was the most profitable last quarter, in plain English. The AI receptionist answers calls 24/7 and books appointments and creates work requests even when you're busy. Housecall Pro went all in with their AI team, and I love how they positioned this. Instead of just saying, hey, we have AI features, they literally built you a virtual team of specialists. You've got your CSR AI, that's your customer service rep who never sleeps, who never takes a sick day, and handles calls and texts around the clock without attitude. Then there's a marketing AI, your personal marketing manager who creates email campaigns and promotional content. No more staring at a blank screen wondering what to post on Facebook. Analyst AI is like having a data analyst on staff who gives you instant business insights. Ask it, what's my most profitable service? And boom, you get an answer instead of spending hours in spreadsheets. Coach AI is your business mentor providing strategic advice based on your actual data. It's like having a consultant who actually knows your numbers. And Help AI is basically your patient IT person who teaches you how to use the software better without making you feel stupid or asking. ServiceTitan is an enterprise beast. This is a platform that for contractors who've grown big enough to have real problems that need serious AI solutions. Their Titan intelligence is like having a team of efficiency experts working 24/7 to squeeze every dollar out of your operation. Smart Dispatch is like having a chess master managing your entire fleet. It's constantly calculating who should go where based on traffic, skills, job priority, and profit potential. While your competitor is sending their best tech 45 minutes across for a small job, you're maximizing every route and every billable hour. Predictive maintenance is your crystal ball for equipment failures. Instead of getting that panic call from Miss Johnson that her AC died on the hottest day of the year, the system tells you 3 weeks ahead of time, hey, unit number 4 at the Johnson house is showing signs it's about to fail. Now you're the hero who called to schedule maintenance before it broke. Dynamic pricing adjusts your rates based on demand and what your competition is charging. Busy season with storms coming, prices go up automatically. Slow Tuesday on February, strategic discounts to keep your guys busy. Automated lead scoring means your sales team stops wasting time on tire kickers. The AI looks at every lead that says this one's a 90% chance to close for $8,000 versus this one's just shopping around. Your closers focus on the money, not the maybes. John Nemes is jumping to the AI game with features that focus on automating the sales process. Their AI helps with lead scoring, automated follow-up sequence, and even suggests the best time to contact prospects based on their behavior patterns. This is perfect for roofing and restoration contractors to move fast on storm leads. GoHighLevel is a marketing automation beast that's now incorporating AI across their entire platform. Their AI can write email campaigns, create landing pages, analyze your marketing funnels, and even handle basic customer service conversations through their chat system. It's like having an entire marketing agency built onto your CRM. The key insight here, these aren't separate tools you have to figure out. The AI is baked right into the software you're already using to run your business. Now let's talk about the recommendations based on team size. Let me give you specific recommendations based on where you're at. Solo contractors, the efficiency stack. The budget should be between $50 and $100 per month. ChatGPT Plus, which is $20 a month right now, for writing and brainstorming. Zapier free to connect with your basic tools. Jobber Core with AI features for scheduling and invoicing. This setup saves you about 5 to 10 hours a week minimum. At $75 an hour, you're looking at $375 to $750 in time savings for a $75 investment. That's a $500 to $1,000% ROI. Now, small teams between 2 and 10 people. I recommend the growth stack, which is the budget between $200 and $500 per month. I recommend tools like Claude Pro, which is $20 per month for documentation analysis. Make Core, which is about $16 per month for complex automations. Housecall Pro or WorkWiz with AI features. The AI receptionist alone will capture leads worth thousands of dollars per month that you're currently missing. Large operations, 10 plus employees, I recommend a budget between $1,000 and $1,500 a month, and I will include ChatGPT, Claude, Team, you can use those, ServiceTitan, obviously, Talent Intelligence, NAN if you want to have more control. At this scale, AI-powered dispatch optimization and predictive analytics can save you tens of thousands of dollars in operational costs, really while boosting revenue. Look, here's the bottom line. Every month you wait to implement these tools is money walking out of the door. Your competitors aren't waiting, and neither should you. But here's what I don't want you to do. Don't try to implement everything at once. That's a recipe for overwhelm and failure. Instead, pick one tool from what I just started. Start there, get comfortable, then add the next piece. And if you want a custom roadmap that's specific for your business, what tools to implement first, how to set them up, and how to measure the ROI, I'm going to give you a free 30-minute strategy session. Just go to contractormarketingpros.net and book a call with our team. We'll analyze your current setup, identify your biggest opportunities, and create a step-by-step plan to implement AI in your business without the tech headaches. The link is contractormarketingpros.net. That's in the description below. Don't let another week go by losing money on missed calls and wasted time. These tools are game changers, but only if you actually use them. Book that call and let's get your business working as smart as you do.